Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Campaign 2, Episode 45, Part 1, The Stowaway. I looked, and this is almost a 5-hour episode, but the first half, up to the break, stops around the 2-hour mark. Therefore, the live stream is going to be roughly 3 hours, which I'm fine with. We could go very long on a live stream. We've done 6-hour live streams in the past, so no problem there. These are going to be 20-25 minutes, part 1 and 2, then the Patreon hour, and so forth. So this will be coming out on Tuesday from now on. I used to drop them Monday around Adventure Time, but I'm trying to break it up over the week so that not everything's coming out in the first half. I guess it's just the way that shows were dropping of recent, that everything was coming out on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then nothing would come out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know if that matters, but I feel like if I stretch this out towards Friday, then the live streams Friday. I don't know. It just made more sense to have Monday be Adventure Time solely, and then this will be Tuesday, and then Patreon hour will be Wednesday, and then Thursday will be part 2, live stream Friday. So we're still getting something every day. It's just starting on Tuesday, and we're not skipping Thursday to Friday. It just works better for me that way, in case you're wondering why this came out on a Tuesday. Either way, last we saw crazy shit. Ford absorbed the second of 3 orbs. We didn't kill Dashilla, and we talked about it during Talks Machina how Tal'dorei at least was like, I can't believe we didn't go after her. She had like 5 hit points left, and we just let her get away. His thing was, now more people will die. Not us, but like other people are going to come here and get taken out by Dashilla. But my thing was, the only people that are going to come out here, it's not like, I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, if an accident occurs and there's like a storm and it like sends a boat over there, maybe innocent bystanders will get affected. But 99% of the time, it's going to be evil pirates looking to steal treasure or check out sunken ships. It's called the Diver's Grave. So in my opinion, if you're going out there, you know what you're risking. Maybe not exactly, but enough. We were able to win the day, so there's got to be people at our level or higher that could sustain this and whatever. Like, let them do their thing is my thing. But Tal'dorei was like, I can't believe we didn't go after her. I also kind of think it's funny we didn't, but we were also losing people. Caleb was low on life. Let's just jump in and see where we go, and then we'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube, but I don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, hundreds of movies, hundreds of shows, thousands of episodes. Go check it out. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 45, Part 1.
And welcome back.
That
was adorable, Laura.
It was adorable, Laura.
So,
I don't know what you did.
Last we left off,
We don't really get to see it.
the mighty Nein, after spending an exorbitant period of time at sea at the behest of Captain Avantika on the ship the Squall Eater, got pulled into piracy under the banner of the Revelry, brought to the pirate city and island of Darktone amongst the Drag
way
Shallow
back
Reefs.
recap.
There, you uncovered information, proof that she had plans to overthrow the Plank King and rule the seas, along with her fanatical obsession with Uk'otoa. I knew it was coming. You managed to
It's almost like Matt asks
dodge
for
through the
it.
night,
Because when he says that,
journal,
I would just
uncover
brush
the
it off like
information to
I didn't
decipher,
expect anything, and then
through a
eventually they
scuffle,
probably would stop. But I
survive
like
this
it, so
fiery
let them do it.
battle on the docks from the ship, and through some tactical use of spells and quick members of your party, you got it in the hands of the Plank King. Judgment was brought between the two of you at the dock, and he chose Avantika to go. Upon having her make her leave violently,
I was gonna say,
gave you guys
chose Avantika to go
your reward, which
die.
was sparing your lives and telling you to get
Dead.
the fuck out of Darktoe and never come back. You were gifted the kind of hobbled, burned form of the Squall Eater, and let to make your way out towards the ocean, where you attempted to search into the backstory of Ford's relationship with his patron, and in search of one of these, what seems to be the third and final sphere.
Take anything
you made your way down into the wreckage of his ship, the Tide's Breath, and discovered it was one of many in what was called the Diver's Grave, a ship graveyard here in the center of the Lucidian Ocean. In trying to find out where this orb went, you were drawn into the underwater layer of Dashilla, the Dreadful. You encountered spirits
I love the recap.
of long-dead
in
sailors
depth.
bound there by her magic. You discovered the essence of how she's able to maintain this graveyard and draw ships down below. And while she managed to flee
I put
before
on my
being
slippery
killed,
slippers
you
and I'm
grabbed
sliding
what you were
all
looking
over.
for, fled to the surface, and with your ship escaped the growing storm before any more danger was brought to you.
Yes.
And that is where we left off.
Oh,
So,
I'm wearing my Evil
Nein.
Dead shirt because the new trailer just
as
came
you've
out.
all gathered your things, you can hear the distant crack of thunder as the storm gets smaller and smaller behind you on the horizon. What do you want to do?
What do we want to do?
Should we go back down and just like push the
That's when we
button?
saw
Just make sure that
that the blood pact
wiped
thing,
out once and for all.
ritual, whatever you want to
Okay.
call it, would have screwed our shit up.
So we should make our way over to the Bisaft Isle, right? Need repairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be the thing to do.
All right.
Are pretty
Oh, we did say that at the end too.
How's everybody feeling, by the
We
way?
changed.
damaged,
We
beat
said
up?
we were going to go somewhere else
All right.
first, and then he's like, "Well, first let's
a good night's
repair."
rest won't help.
Makes sense.
3.
How many days will it be sailing?
I'd estimate probably 3 or 4.
About 3 or 4 days from where you are now.
You got it right.
You got it right. You're a genius sailor.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
Orly, if you would, please plot us a course to the Bisaft Isle.
Orly to the
Don't
Bisaf
you worry.
Island.
He goes ahead and sets
I
course.
love that
The
we
ship,
got a boat. We have
makes
Orly still. We are
its,
now in
its
command. We don't have to
turn across
race
the water in the direction of the Bisaft Isle.
with Avantika. I honestly thought we were going to have to
This,
race Avantika to the next one. We kind of just had our way.
He said Bisaft.
Imagine we were battling Avantika while doing all the things we did in
yes.
the last episode. I thought that's how it was going to go down
that degree.
initially, before the plank.
you guys have a few days of travel. Anything you'd like to accomplish in this time? You've taken a long rest, we'll say, for the first evening, so you're restored. If you need to go ahead and restore your spells and hit points.
I have a small list.
What is your small list not?
Okay. You said that we have some cannons aboard. So do we have gunpowder?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to fashion, if I can, 3 more explosive arrowheads for myself, if possible,
Sure.
or attempt to.
or attempt
Sure,
to.
let's do it. Let's give it a shot.
I was going to say,
Go ahead and
Tinkering?
roll a tinkering check.
3 times.
what do
Do that
you?
up in the crow's nest, please.
Can you do that in the crow's nest? Yeah.
So it'd be, are you proficient with the tinker's tool?
I was going to
I
say, I'm
have
assuming
Tinker's tools.
we don't have like you would blow up and get really hurt, possibly sink the ship.
Where do I
How
see?
can you tell if you're proficient?
It's under your proficiency.
Yeah.
You have to like.
Which on D&D Beyond?
How do you
Oh,
tell if you're
proficiency is
proficient?
right.
It's under your
Roll that.
proficiencies.
The bottom of the
No.
left-hand corner.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean,
so
maybe
just,
I
that
am
sounds
good with-
crazy.
Chemistry,
It
you
works.
are.
which is part of the deal.
Alchemist supplies.
There's powder.
It's already powder. It's already explosive. You're just you're
Yeah,
constructing.
you're not.
a casing.
You're
and
not a
means of
chemist in this
detonation.
sense. You're
so
just
roll and add your dexterity. mod.
creating. You're crafting. You're not using chemistry to craft an arrow of
2,
explosion.
11, 13.
I like where he was going though.
4.
I would have done
So,
the same thing.
17,
I would have tried my
15
best to get
low.
anything.
Okay. You make 2.
Hey,
All right,
that's great.
that's not bad at all.
The third one
Does it
no.
blow your hand off?
in the crow's nest as Ford.
no, I'm down,
Oh.
down near the cannons.
Okay.
Oh God!
All
Where the
right.
gunpowder
Matt
is.
was even giving us a way out.
Literally the first
I
thing they
love
teach you.
that Nod is like,
The
no,
first
I
two-
am by
the first one
explosive
goes
stuff.
by easy as heck. Because you're like proud of yourself. Second one, a little tenuous, but you managed to craft it. And that's nice. The third one, roll a perception check.
How bad is this gonna get? 3. Oh my God, this is not good at all.
What?
Plus 0.
Plus 0.
All right. So you, in all the excitement and your mind's eye focusing entirely on
Blows
all
off
the wonderful
her- she
explosions
blows
this is
off
going to
her hand.
cause,
I mean-
aren't paying attention to the wire you're using
Tell
to go ahead
me
and seal
not
off
lose
where the
a
head of the
finger or
explosive bolt goes. And as you pull through a series of lucky circumstances, a spark gets hit. There's a brief moment where you hear that, and you're like, oh, and there's just a flash. Roll a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
Is it possible not to like lose a finger? Oh my God, loses a finger. Oh
It
God.
is at an angle.
thing.
It is at an angle.
Still a 2, though.
Yeah.
Plus.
Still.
Look at Laura.
Seven.
Laura's getting
But wait,
tense.
Wait. Wait,
You're a god.
don't I have something on dexterity saves where I
You
can
get advantage?
something? I don't know, something. Don't I have something? I should know my shit.
Don't I have something?
really
Does
should.
he? Is it the cage? What it?
What's evasion?
Evasion!
Oh boy.
That's an area effect, so if it's a big explosion, maybe?
Correct, but you don't get unless your cloak gives you advantage on dexterity.
I was just gonna say, is it the cloak?
no,
No,
shitty dex
that's
roll.
what I immediately went to. I'm like, is it the cloak?
Not full damage.
Correct.
Okay.
So you failed.
Okay.
Hello.
So-
I hear you're trying to do a rogue action.
This is interesting because it
So in that
roll.
explosion, 13 points of fire
Oh,
damage you suffer
13.
halved because of your evasion trait. So that'll put us at 6. So take six,
So
six
just
points of
damage.
fire damage as there's this brief explosion that rocks the vicinity and your
I
ears
wanted to
ring
see if
and you
Matt
grab
would
the
be
sides
like,
of your
you
face
blew
as
off one of your
eyes are the
fingers.
focus.
I feel like
And in that
it
brief
would have been
instant,
justified.
you see like a shape move through the center of the galley.
What?
What?
What? Yeah, what is that? Oh, that is the Stowaway.
What?
The episode's called
First
the
of all,
Stowaway.
Am I singed? Did the
Yeah,
other
that's-
arrows? Is everything safe? Is
Am I
everything-
intact?
Anything else gonna blow up? Any other fire?
Make a perception check.
I like that. And just in case the fire is going.
Everything seems safe.
Okay.
Just get them all out.
Okay.
Get them all out.
Caleb, Jester, Bo, everybody below decks. Find out
So
what that
somebody
was.
is
no,
here.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
No.
I'll climb up. I'll climb up. It's okay.
What
it's
did
okay.
you do?
If you guys look up, you can see just like the smattering of dark soot all across her face.
The first thing I thought of was I always remember.
It's okay. There was
Are you in
there
there?
was a booby trap set by a Vontica, but I found it and disarmed it. It's all right. We're safe now.
Glad you survived. There's a lot of gunpowder down there.
I know. I was just making sure that we were safe, and we definitely
I always think
are
of it
now.
football with Jason Pierre-Paul.
Cure wounds.
Any,
1 4th of July, he was holding a firework and it like went off early or something,
need any
and he blew off like one or
No,
two of his
no,
fingers, and he
I'll be
still
okay
plays
below,
football.
But
And he has like a
Beauregard-
mitt on his hand now because he
And
literally
in
blew
halfling,
off
I
his
will say
fingers
to her,
playing
"There's
around with
someone hiding
explosives.
downstairs. We need to act fast, but don't alert the others yet. They'll overreact. You and I are the calm and steady ones.
100%.
We can deal with this."
What is coming out of your mouth right now?
Sorry.
We're saying our daily prayers.
Daily
Y'all have
prayers.
daily prayers?
Yeah, it's called "Get the fuck out of our business."
Oh,
That's a lot of
Captain
heat.
Tug.
that's a lot of heat. Looking
Sorry,
forward.
I've been on a boat for a very long time.
I just don't want us to all go down there and scare away whatever it is, or. Oh, no, I'm still in halfling. Oh, I'm in halfling.
Okay. You're sure we shouldn't let Clet forward? No. Or should we should just handle it?
What do you think?
Do we kill him?
Do we kill them?
Ford? He hasn't done anything to us.
Let's. Do we have to kill Ford?
Yeah, right. You heard that. It was like, Ford. Crazy.
I don't know how to translate it.
Caleb starts speaking in Zemnian. What are we doing? What are you talking about? This seems rude to me. What is going on?
All right.
At this point, let's all just
Gather close.
yeah.
Gather close.
At this
I-
point,
I
let's all
gather
just
an
get
infernal.
involved.
In common, there might be someone down below, hiding. In my exploration, I might have seen a shape moving down there, and I don't want us to go charging down there and blow up anything.
Traveler!
I doubt it's the traveler.
Are
Laura.
you sure there are no more
Jester.
booby traps below?
I don't think so. This one was very specific in its design.
Listen.
Seemed to be a one-of-a-kind thing, I hope.
Can you go back down there, take Bo, Jester with you, and we will stay up here and make sure that they don't get by you on the way out. But you need to
right.
find whoever or whatever that was and isolate it.
Isolate.
Yeah,
Contain.
Contain.
exactly.
What if it's
Kill.
Vera? Do you think it could be Vera?
Didn't she die? Is she
No,
dead?
she didn't. She was in
didn't
shackles
die.
next to
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You
Poker, right?
No, Vera. The last you saw Vera,
She got burned
was
really bad,
burned
right? We
pretty bad.
incinerated her.
Vague
Or
was
kind of.
wording at that moment.
But,
She's not dead
but, isolate and contain. Go now.
Is it Vera?
Okay.
Try not to do it well.
Before I go down, I go, Ford, sorry for being a dick. And
The
then
way
just go.
Okay.
Caleb or Liam,
It's an improvement, bro. That's impressive.
yeah, like the way he like,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So, Bo and
because they
Nine.
go wasn't Vera in shackles, and
just-
I don't know, I don't know.
Right.
I'm gonna.
I
stay
doubt
safe.
it. I mean, maybe actually, I don't know. I don't doubt it now because Matt could be throwing us, but I feel like
So as the
Matt
three of
might
you
have had a
head
tell
down,
there.
Past the galley or the kitchen where you originally saw the shape move. You're now towards the center where the cannons are and the gunpowder, the cannons and the
Let's say it is
accessible stores
Vera.
of gunpowder are.
She is
You guys can
dedicated
see
to the cause. Maybe
the
she'll
slight
like want to
scarring
join
mark on the
or
wood
help.
there where the previous
She
explosion
probably
happened.
needs attention, medical attention.
Near the galley is where I saw the thing move.
Do you see anything?
Make a perception check.
I mean, there probably is not a whole lot of places
So much better than mine.
it could hide.
23.
23. Okay. Then.
23.
So, you glance past the galley. You don't see any movement. You glance across the opposite side near where the stairway leads into the cargo hold below. And you look past and you swear you see something looking back from around one of the barrels and then disappear behind it and you hear,
Hey! Hello! We saw you!
Is there a way to flank around behind wherever that shape
Yeah,
was?
like what's the design of this
it's
ship?
possible.
I need a
Where you
layout.
saw it was right next to the stairs that lead down into the cargo hold. They moved around, whatever the shape was, it moved behind one of the large barrels there, kind of made a run for it, hoping it wouldn't be seen.
And then went
And then went
downstairs. I was
downstairs.
going to say, so it went into the downstairs
It went
cargo
downstairs.
hold?
Into the cargo hold, yes.
Cargo hold.
I've been
Let's
down
go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
going
let's
upstairs.
go. Now we're boxing it in.
Cautious.
I mean, how
Quietly dart forward
many?
to kind of
I mean, I'm
block
assuming
off the
we're
path.
down to the
Okay,
bottom
so
right
blocking
now.
off the area. Everyone make stealth
close
check,
to it.
please.
Blocking the area off.
I bless you. Bless you.
Okay.
I bless you.
You get advantage.
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I bless you.
Oh, natural one.
Oh my God, natural 20.
Thanks
Well,
for
that
that
balanced out. As she falls down the stairs.
23.
Okay.
23,
That tips the
21.
scales a bit then.
Well, natural 20. What was it
So
total?
as you guys
I
are
don't know.
quietly making your way
Natural
down there,
one.
hearing the creaking of wood and the very, very faint, muffled sound of waves crashing against the outside of the Squall Eater, you see a shape duck down even further back in the cargo hold behind one of the box clusters.
All right, we are like right on it.
It's too far away and there's no light down there.
We did. Do you
We need light.
Why did he send us three?
I put on my dark vision
Yeah,
goggles.
all of you have dark vision as long as you have the goggles on,
Yeah.
so.
You want me to go scare it out or something? Or
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Just run at it.
Oh,
Just run at it
need a-
screaming. Do like a Ghostbusters. Get her. Raw. Do that. Just run at it. There you go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say thaumaturgy, but yeah, go do that.
Thaumaturgy?
I used thaumaturgy, and I said I don't want to use my duplicate,
Just send thaumaturgy then. It's
and I used my duplicate. And I sent my duplicate where the box is that they're hiding behind, and at the same time I used thaumaturgy to say there are ghosts on the ship.
So we're using thaumaturgy to,
Like, let's go.
and the duplicate. All right, now we're running around. We're flanking. It's a Naruto.
So as you guys dart around,
I know what they're
with the
talking about,
booming
even though I've
voice
never
of
seen a single
Jester's,
episode.
Duplicitous double. They're curved around the corner. You manage to all at the same time flank in this area. As you get around the space, you can see they're huddled in the corner. If you'd like to come to the table.
Oh, that's right. I'm a
And describe to
fool.
them what they see.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot. We said there was going to be.
in the, like, tiniest
She was going to
little corner
guess.
in the littlest ball, and I've created
I'm an
an
idiot.
illusion of a
Of course it's
halo
not
over
Vera.
my head, so I look like a perfect little angel. and it's just a
my
tiny
God.
little gnome girl.
I don't know if I-
You would have no idea how old I am. I'm really, really cute, and there's sticks in my hair.
I love
and I'm
her,
really,
but
I
I'm
got
so used to
singed
her
a
with
little
red
bit, so
hair.
one cheek is like covered in like soot, and I have really pretty necklaces. And I go, ghost? Did you say ghost? I'm scared of ghosts.
Oh, there's no ghosts. You're so cute.
There's chocolate smeared on my face
Deborah.
as well.
Twiggy.
Come out you're so cute.
Forest
Is it a
Gnome
little
Road.
child?
Just a board set to contain. Get down! Get down! And I'll point my crossbow at her.
Oh, Jesus. Pointing his cross.
You want some candy? Come on.
No! This is not good cop, bad cop.
So Not is pointing her crossbow
Contain.
at poor Twiggy.
At this moment,
I totally forgot.
I
I'm
push
happy
my
I
hand
did,
out
'cause it totally threw me
and
off.
another little hand kind of slides off of it and comes forward and comes in your face and goes,
I mean, she's so cute. How can I do that to you? I'm so sorry.
Okay. Who the fuck are you, though? Seriously.
Who the fuck
Seriously.
I open up my little cloak and I go, should we tell them?
Oh, God, there's more. Oh, God, what is it? A
I
pet?
think that, yes. No, I think they're friendly. It's okay. So I go, I'm Twiggy. This is Trixie.
Who's Trixie?
Trixie's my bestest friend. And we got kind of stuck on this ship, but I have lots of chocolate and lots of apples. As you can tell, that's all I've been eating. And I wonder if it's okay if I could just like.
Is
hang out with you
Trixie?
guys for a while until we
Here's
get
my
to
question
shore?
right now.
What are you
Is
doing
Trixie
hanging out on
really a
ship?
thing in her
You're
shirt?
Pirate Island.
Or has she got a
You're
split
a little
personality?
cutie pie.
Where she thinks she's two people?
So I just kind of needed somewhere to hide for a while, and there was this box, and it was open, and they were bringing it on a boat. So I was like, "Hey, sounds like a good idea."
That seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation for me.
That's something Not
What
would
does
probably
Trixie
do.
look like?
I
Trixie,
feel.
Trixie's got a big bushy tail and a little cute. You want to see? Yeah.
Yes.
And I open up my cloak, and
Squirrel.
sitting in my
Oh,
pocket
it's a
is the
squirrel.
tiniest, cutest little squirrel you've ever seen.
Okay, so there is a squirrel. I, for a second, thought she might be insane. Like she's totally lost her shit, has an imaginary friend, maybe
I let
herself.
Trixie run down my arm, and they go and they like boop, they boop
All right,
noses.
Sprinkle and Trixie.
This is a very girly game today.
Okay. I feel like we're very.
I pull out my dead rabbit's foot that I had. I have this too. It's something.
Dead rabbit's foot, as opposed to having a
Cuteness
live
distract
rabbit's
us.
foot.
Like,
They were like, why were you hiding? Sorry. Why did you feel the need to hide?
Well,
I wouldn't blame her. She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I'm
She's
really,
probably scared out of her
nice.
mind.
I don't always make the best decisions.
I can relate.
Right?
I'm so
Everyone
nice.
can relate. Totally.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I kind of, there was this really pretty thing, and this really bad guy was gonna get it, and I was like, that's not fair, right?
Pretty
So I took
thing.
it. Okay, I took it.
Okay.
You don't care, right?
Oh my God, what is it?
What is the
Yeah, what is it? Is it something we know of?
I don't know, you guys. It's kind of tricky.
What is it?
Okay.
It's got to be something.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I kind of look at you all. I say, I never let it like leave my side. So I turn around, and I go in my bag, and I'm digging through my bag, and I'm like, oh, not
What
this.
could it be that would be?
Of course.
And I've got all these little like trinkets of things, like even like little drawings that I've made and stuff like that, and they're like really like little houses and clouds and stuff. So I pull out this thing, and it's
Is it-
it's a sphere,
Tell
but
me
it's
it's.
made of like all these like intricate little like puzzle pieces, and I'm like, see, like I can kind of move it around, but I'm not quite sure what it
Is
does.
it the
It's clearly, like,
Hellraiser
really
cube,
pretty.
but
Can I
a
touch it?
sphere?
In her gnomish hands, this is pretty large, and you see it from your perspective, it'd be about that big, but for her, it seems.
I
even that much
immediately
bigger.
was picturing the
It's a
cube from
brass and golden
Hellraiser.
sphere that
But
consists of
obviously
many
sphere.
layers of intertwining clockwork, sliding hemispheres. Looks like
So it's like a
rotating
puzzle.
bands
It's a
and
puzzle.
strange
It's
inscriptions.
a puzzle box sphere.
It's this massive, complicated mess of contraption. Puzzle sliding pieces.
Does it seem magical?
Who had it? Who'd you
Make
steal
an
it
Arcana
from?
check.
I want to know who she said I stole it from.
terrible cock roll.
Ooh.
Amazing roll.
19. While she holds it out to you, you can see parts that she's not touching are kind of shifting slightly to where it has a clockwork feel, But then
So it's always
you don't see any
moving.
gears in the parts that are shifting. They're kind of sliding
Like
naturally
like a
with a very, very
stopwatch
faint
or a
whir.
clock.
You can tell there's probably some
Gears.
magic involved, but it's a combination of clockwork and magic.
Clockwork.
Maybe not. Well, it's just that we're surrounded by gunpowder down here. So
Now we can.
maybe not. Maybe not right now.
I've been playing with it for weeks.
No.
Don't worry.
Have you solved it?
I've
Is it
been
a
playing
puzzle?
with it for
But it can do
weeks.
this. Can I
God.
Could I do the
I put
thing?
my hand on one side and I kind of pull back one ring as it pulls around the cross. At the same time, I click another one to the side and it slides around the side and.
You watch as the last part clicks into place, there's a burst of light, and about 15 gold coins go to the ground in front.
Oh
you got
my
Pinhead, man.
god.
Nope.
Pinhead, see? That's immediately what I thought.
Gold coins. Is it real gold coins? Is it like fake ones like you and Caleb did?
You crack a tooth.
You crack a
Didn't need
tooth.
that one. It's real.
Didn't need that
It's
one.
real.
Wow.
How often
That's
can
the
we do
coolest
this?
thing ever. We just have this lame-o dodecahedron.
Oh my god, we immediately show her the dodecahedron.
Oh, you got cool stuff too?
Well,
We do.
How often could we do the gold trick?
she showed her stuff.
I can't argue with that either.
Okay, it's happening.
Yeah, no,
We have this thing.
It's happening,
that
yeah,
is
we already
like,
took out the
If you look
dodecahedron.
really hard at it, you have a special gift. You should look at it.
And so what she reveals is she pulls out of this bright pink satchel, this like colored leather satchel she has, is this dodecahedron shape that has kind of gold trim around the edges and these handles, but it looks like a gray quartz. And it has a very faint hum to it, and it seems to glow in a rhythmic, almost heartbeat fashion. It has this very strong presence, and kind of the air around it
I wonder if
has
she
its own subtle
follows
vibration.
along and knew what the
you want to look
dodecahedron
at it,
was.
that's cool.
I feel like a lot of these guests would do a lot
Yeah,
of
okay,
research and
So I
studying
kind
just
of
out
lean
of
over it and I look at it.
the
My
love
eyes are
of it.
huge, like twice the size of my head. Not twice that. Sorry, they take up half of my head. They take up like the whole top half
Your
of my
eyes
face.
grew to twice the size of your head.
Like the big eyes pictures, like.
We,
So I'm looking
I
into it,
literally
you can see,
thought
like, my
what she
eyes
just
are reflecting
said,
back
but
through off the thing,
that's an
and I
image.
just sort of stare and I let it sort of like wash over me. And
Which, as you do that,
yeah.
you feel this kind of gravitational pull, your essence kind of drawn towards it, and your peripheral blurs and darkens, and within you feel like you're kind of leaning into it. It's no longer an object, it's like a pool of water, and you just cross the surface and it's warm, and past that in the darkness you just see stars, an endless sea of stars just drifting towards you and past you.
I mean, this is
And you
the
look ahead and you
typical
can see
dodecahedron
other
feel. She's
little
just new
shapes,
to
and you
it.
look at them, and they're you. They're little ghosted versions of Twiggy, and they're all going in different directions, and some of them fade, and some of them are created, and two of them join and create a new light and go in a separate path. And in that moment, you see this single glowing, warm light that appears and just kind of presents itself to you.
All right, guys, so we get Deborah. I totally forgot. I'm kind of happy I did. I was going back, I'm thinking of all the things that happened at the end, and I'm like, all right, we got the orb thing, obviously huge. The Shilla, we left her, we took off. The Squall Eater would have been sucked in had we done the blood ritual. And that was pretty much all I could think. I'm like, I do remember Ford was saying, yo, we should go to this place, but before we do that, we got to stop at this other place. What was it? Bissoft? And we got to repair the ship. I totally forgot after we closed out that Matt was like, next week we get a special guest. We even talked about it on the live stream, a Stowaway. The episode's called The Stowaway. We see, not fiddling around with explosive arrows. I am happy to see we did not lose any fingers or body parts, but there is an explosion. We see someone run in the background. We follow them. It was said by Liam, aka Caleb, to Matt, the way you were talking about Vera made me feel like Vera could possibly have stowed away. But then I'm pretty sure Matt said something like she was on the deck of the other ship, in restraints perhaps. Either way, I started thinking, oh my God, did Vera somehow get on this ship and is with us hiding? Is she like in it for the sake, the cause of Uk'otoa and doesn't give a crap what happened to Avantika and wants to join us? Or is she just like trying to escape or something? It doesn't matter. I totally forgot Deborah Ann Wall is our guest. She comes running out. She is a little forest, does it say? Little forest gnome rogue. Twiggy has a little squirrel named Trixie. I wasn't sure for a second if she was literally crazy, like talking to herself, because she was going like, yeah, what do you think of this? I don't know, blah, blah, blah. What do you think of this? I literally thought maybe it was one of those things where she either had an imaginary friend because she is alone and like basically lost her shit, or if she had an animal friend, which is ending up being what it is. Now we have Sprinkle has a friend and we're doing our thing. We immediately find out she has this sphere that reminds me of Hellraiser's cube, the box, the puzzle box of Hellraiser. Taliesin points it out as well. He's like, I don't want to mess around with this. She shows us that with a certain combination of things that she does, 15 gold drops out. How often can you do that? If we could do it often, I would do it endlessly until we accumulate enough gold that is sufficient. Besides that, Laura goes, hey, you know what I got? Or Jester goes, you know what I got? To the dodecahedron. We immediately fill her in on the dodecahedron. Now, I don't think it's that big of a problem because it looks like she's on our side being our friend and she's a guest. I mean, in my mind, I want to say how much damage could be done here, but I mean, I guess a lot could be. I don't feel like she's a threat. So now she sees the dodecahedron. Matt goes through the very specific explanation of what happens, what you see. Very awesome. And she is now about to speak. I like where we're going. I'm going to jump into the Patreon Hour exclusive. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, the Patreon Hour exclusive, hundreds of movies, thousands of shows. Check it all out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.